Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about a natural girl starter kit. So by this I mean is that these are products that I recommend to any girls out there who doesn't really like doing like too much makeup or too glam of a makeup, who still likes to wear makeup but doesn't like maybe say the full coverage look, too much powder, maybe not so much of a matte finish, just a kind of more natural finish. Then I have products here that I recommend to you guys. It's also some of my favorite products that I use a lot, and these are also products that I would buy immediately if I never had any of my makeup. If I had to start from scratch, then these are the makeup products that I would go straight out and buy because I know they're great products and I use them all the time. They're great for everyday wear, great for a natural look. Also, if you're a beginner in makeup, these are great products. Also, if you're really experienced with makeup as well, I think these are great products you want to have in your makeup routine or even in your collection. So I really wanted to share this stuff with you. I done something similar a good few years ago, like many years ago now, on my channel, but I want to do an updated one because obviously I have new makeup that I'm loving, and obviously as I've got older as well, my makeup preferences have changed slightly. So before I jump into showing you all the makeup products, if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button down below, click the bell next to that so you get notified of all my future videos, and if you like and enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Okay, so I want to start with some base products, and I have a foundation that I think is amazing for like many skin types, and it has like one of the most kind of natural looking finishes on the face, and it is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This has like a medium coverage. It can be built to be full if you like that, but of course for the more natural look, then this is great. Very lightweight. It's very hydrating on the skin as well because of the formula. It's so liquidy. I love the kind of natural radiance that this gives to the face. It's one of the most perfecting looking radiant foundations that I have, and I recommend it to anyone out there with any skin type. And then I wanted to mention to you two types of concealers. Now, the first one is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So this has a really nice creamy formula to it. It's very hydrating for like the under eyes. It's also really hydrating all over the face too. It has a really nice kind of radiant finish to it, very natural looking. It's lightweight, covers really well. Like I would say, this is like a really good medium coverage concealer. I recommend that to like any skin type. And then I have this other concealer that I want to mention because it is an absolute favourite of mine right now, and it is like the most hydrating concealer I've ever tried, and it is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Perfecting Concealer. So this has like a really nice kind of watery liquidy formula to it. As you can see there, it's a little bit more liquidy, or a bit more like radiant creamy than the Radiant Creamy from NARS. It's a very lightweight concealer. It's very hydrating, like the most hydrating concealer, because this actually has like a serum infused formula, so it feels so beautiful on the under eyes. It covers really well. It's kind of like a medium coverage concealer. You can build it up as well if you prefer, but obviously for the more natural look, it is perfect for that. But the formula is obviously a little bit more slippery, a little bit more buttery than the Radiant Creamy. So if you're more oily skin, then maybe go with the Radiant Creamy rather than the Laura Mercier one, because it is a little bit more buttery, a little bit more slippery of a concealer than the Radiant Creamy from NARS. Okay, so of course for a more natural look, you don't want to like use a really kind of mattifying setting powder. So this one from Laura Mercier is a really light weight powder. It sets the makeup without looking dry, without it really mattifying anything like that. Like it does obviously set well as a powder, so of course it's going to slightly mattify the skin, but it's not as mattifying as like a matte, like a specific matte setting powder. This is a little bit more like natural looking on the face, and I feel like it's great for many skin types. It's a really nice thin, almost slightly silky powder. The best loose setting powder out there for like anything you want to do on your face. Setting concealer, foundation, eye makeup. It's a really good one for that. I'm going to skip over contour because I feel like for a more natural look, you're not really going to want to contour the face too much. But I want to mention a bronzer to you that I think is great for like everyone, and it has like a really great formula to it. It is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Give Me Sun. So that's it right there. This is like the most natural looking bronzer, so that's what I have on my cheeks today. The powder is just so flawless on the face, and yeah, I think it's a great one for anyone out there. You know, it's also a nice bronzer that you can build up. It's not too pigmented of a bronzer. Like, it is pigmented enough, but you can really build it up to your desire. Really has a nice warmth to it as well, but it's not like very warm if you are kind of light medium skin tone, and I feel like this will be perfect for you. Okay, so I want to talk about some eye makeup next, and for a more natural look, you don't want to do too much on your eyes. Like, I don't really do too much on my eyes nowadays. Like, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes which I use from time to time, but I don't do, you know, eyeshadow that often. But I have a couple of eye makeup products here which I feel like you only need if you're just a natural type of makeup girl. So the first thing I'm going to just mention to you is mascara. Of course, we all need to wear mascara, and one of my favourites here that I recommend is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. So this mascara is like the best for giving you everything. You know, it gives you lift, curl, hold, separation, volume, you know, fullness. Like, that's the brush there. It is quite a thick brush. I feel like no matter whether you're into like natural makeup or full glam makeup, I feel like we all want our eyelashes to look really big, long and voluminous and full. So yeah, I feel like this is just the perfect mascara for like everyone. Okay, so I have one eyeshadow palette that I want to mention to you, and it's only because the shades in it I feel like are good kind of like base shades for to, you know, have on your crease. That's it, you know, like nothing else too crazy. Maybe you can do some smoky eyes if you want to, you know, if you want to be a little bit more adventurous as a natural girl, then this is quite a good palette for that, because you can mess about with a lot of the shades in here. They all are one finish though. So it is this palette here from Makeup by Mario. You know, it's the Master Mattes palette. They are quite warm shades in this palette. However, if you are like me with a light medium skin tone, I feel like these would be really good for you. So what I like to do with this palette is basically mix a bunch of these shades together on my brush and then just apply them into my crease. Sometimes I'll use them to smoke out my lash line, give myself a nice kind of smoky edge, and it looks great. So yeah, this is a palette that I use quite a lot. It's quite a natural palette, you know, because you can just mix a lot of the shades in there together. They are all matte finish shades in there, only because like if you're a natural girl, you're just going to stick something in your crease maybe, and then maybe use like a highlighter to highlight the lids. Or you can use this eyeshadow. This is the only shimmery eyeshadow that I feel like you need as a natural girl. Like, this is the only thing you need. Like, I absolutely love this. I use this all the time for natural looks and for glam looks. The Bobbi Brown Luxe eyeshadow in Moonstone. So like, this is the most sparkly shimmery eyeshadow that I own. You know, it is absolutely fabulous. So that's it there, and this is just perfect to apply all over the lids. I have a little bit on my lids today, not too much. I just slightly tapped a little bit onto my eyelids, and I just love the kind of natural sheen that this gives. It's perfect for like natural looks. You can obviously use this as an eyeshadow topper. So say like if you want to do something a little bit darker, then you can apply this on top to give a nice pop. The formula of this is absolutely incredible. It lasts all day on the lids. So you know how you get some eyeshadows that are shimmery and then the shimmer can disappear by the end of the night? This won't, this still stays there. It is gorgeous. If you're more into like cool tones because of your skin tone, then I recommend the Natasha Denona Glam palette. That is a great cool tone eyeshadow palette for like everyday makeup looks. Just wanted to mention some eyeshadows to you if you want to go a little bit wild. Now for eyebrows, this pencil here from Benefit, this is the Precisely My Brow pencil, is a great one to use if you just want to quickly do your brows. Like, it gives you the most natural finish to your brows. It also like fills them in and, you know, shapes your brows really quick, really easily, because the actual pencil is pigmented enough that, you know, you can do them really quickly, which I love. And then I forgot to mention a blush to you guys. One of the most natural looking blushes that I own is actually this one from MAC. It's the Melba blush. That's it right there. It is a matte finish blush with a kind of pinky rosy tone to it. The colour is just very natural, like on the cheeks. The most perfect blush. I feel like you guys will absolutely love that. Now I want to mention a couple of lip products to you. These are my favourite lip products that I use all the time, and they're very natural looking on the lips. So first one is the one that I'm actually wearing today. This is the YSL Love Shine lipstick in the shade number 44, which looks like that. It's a really nice pinky colour. It's very juicy, it's very hydrating, and very like glossy looking, if you can see that. It's a great lipstick to wear every day because it's so easy to throw on the lips, you know. Like it's just so juicy, you can just like rub it on. Feels like butter when you're applying it. It's so nice. And I also have this one here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the shade Penelope Pink. This one is more of a nude shade, as you can see, that slightly nude-ish brown. I'll swatch it for you. Like, yeah, kind of nudish peachy brown. And again, I love the formula of this one. It's nice and creamy, it's very hydrating on the lips. It is from, I'm sure, the Kissing range from Charlotte Tilbury, which is a nice kind of creamy, hydrating and moisturising lip range. It just feels beautiful on the lips. And then I wanted to mention a matte lipstick, just in case you're not into the kind of glossy or the kind of shiny satin finish lipsticks and you like something more matte on the lips for more like maybe more staying power, then this one from MAC is really nice. This is the shade Honey Love. Again, this is one of my favourite lipsticks that I wear a ton, and it looks like that, and it's slightly different from Penelope Pink. As you can see, the Honey Love is a little bit more deeper, a little bit more, I would say, pink, a little bit more rosier than obviously Penelope Pink, and also darker than the shade 44 from YSL. But these are all great natural looking lips, and yeah, the matte finish of this is great because it wears for ages on the lips. It is a little bit dry, and I would say sometimes I do top it with a gloss, but if you're into matte lipsticks, then that is a good one because it does like last on the lips. And then I have some lip liners that I wanted to mention to you because like you need a good lip liner, and these are my absolute favourites. So the first one is the MAC Oak lip pencil. That's it right there. It's kind of like a slightly brown-ish nude. I wear this a lot with more or less every nude lipstick that I have. Like sometimes depending how you apply it, it can go lighter, it can go darker, but it's a great liner that lasts on my lips for a long time. And then another one that lasts forever on my lips, I love it, is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheek in the shade Iconic Nude. So this one has more of a kind of, I need to sharpen this one, but this one has more of a kind of creamier texture to it than the MAC one. This also feels a little bit like, not stick, yeah, like kind of sticky. It has more of a drag to it when you're applying it to your lips, but it lasts, you know. So when you apply lipstick on top, it really grips to the lip liner and makes obviously lipstick last a lot longer, you know, on the lips. So that is why I really love the formula of this. So that is all the makeup products that I wanted to mention to you if you are more of a natural makeup type of girl, or even if you're a beginner in makeup, or you're looking for some new good makeup, then these are some that you should definitely try. So I hope this video has helped you out, and everything I've mentioned I will list and link in the description box for you. If you really enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below if you are new to my channel, and I'll speak to you all very soon in my next video. Bye.